Okay, a little video on posture for everybody. Super important because we are earthlings, meaning we're connected with gravity. So any inefficiencies in how we organize the body are going to manifest as annoying pains, as nervous system things, all sorts of stuff. So we need to organize ourselves with the stream of gravity running through our skeleton and running through our tissues. So we need to look at this balance of releasing the body without collapsing the body. So what does this mean? It means that we're tall and open, but we're released through all the tissues at the same time. So it tends to see two different types of postures that cause aggravation in people. One is the collapsed posture. Four main places where the posture could collapse, these dome structures of the body. The feet can collapse, like this. They can collapse in, typically. The hips can collapse. They can collapse to the side. They can collapse into this posture here. The butt hangs out. That's collapsing into the hips. The solar plexus collapse, where the ribs fall in from one side or the other, or in like this, and then collapse through the head and the neck, often like this, right? Collapsing here. So there can be collapse in the body. So we need to organize that. Feet are alive, the hips are set in center, solar plexus in center, the head in center, so they're not getting pressed down with gravity, right? The other side of the coin, where it seemed to be lots of people when they were young, some parents, some teachers said, stand up straight. So they get into this posture. And from an outside view, everything kind of looks all right, but there's massive tension through the body. Everything's held rigid, right? The breath can't flow, the energy can't flow, the stress muscles of the body, the erectors, some of these external bracers of the body are tense and being held. So that doesn't really serve over a long period. So we're trying to get beyond all this. So we set the body up, we find the arches of the feet, we find this bowl of the pelvis, this organization through the rib cage, we set the head. Now imagine right at the top back of the neck, just behind the crown, that you could hook the body onto like a coat hanger rack, like this. It hooks, and then all the tissues of the body start to just drop down without losing the length and the height. So we hook the crown and we drop the tissues down without collapsing into the feet or the pelvis or the ribs or the head and throat, right? And with this hooking and sinking down, we have a gentle stretch through the spinal cord, a stretch through the neck, creating space in all the vertebrae. We set up the rib cage so the breath has room to flow, right? So very, very important, because I've seen more and more people with patterns of holding and patterns of collapse in the body. Whether it's this, boom, the skeletal structure and the tissues drop down, gravity's pressing in, that's gonna suck over time, or I'm tall and upright and that's gonna cause problems over time as well. So this reorganization of posture. We hook the head, we sink the tissues, reorganize the bones a bit, and then all of a sudden, the nervous system's happy. There's space for breath. There's no pinching, there's no excessive tension. Everything's at ease, yet everything's long and open at the same time. So give that a go. Hope it's helpful. Super, super important, because with these arts of yoga, qigong, martial arts, exercising, all these different things, is we go into these arts with the patterns that are already established. So meaning if you hang out like this, you're gonna exercise like this and load the pattern with weight or with stretch or with whatever you're doing, and it can even speed along the process of wear and tear on the body. So resetting home base. We hook the head, we sink the tissues, stretch the spine, get all those domes of the body balanced, not collapsed, and things can be pretty happy through the embodiment. So hope that helps. Let me know if any questions with that. Have a go at it.